Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again, and we are back with Space Engineers after little time off. You guys probably have no idea where I am right now, but this is actually the building that I was working on in the last episode. So up here's the restaurant. Remember the restaurant we were working on that? Yeah. So that's where we are right now. So this is basically everything below the restaurant. So we've got kind of like our, I don't even know what you want to call this, like a meeting area type thing. This would be like where shops are and, you know, like lounges and stuff like that. So basically we're just inside the spaceport here. And I was working on everything down here. Now, this is kind of like the hotel, and you can see I've got, you know, rooms sort of in some places. I'm still working on all of this stuff. Let's see. I don't have one over there because, right. So this is the front desk to the hotel here. Yeah, so we have like vending machines on every, you know, cardinal direction here. So in case you get hungry, and then this is the medical bay here. I'm just gonna recharge real quick. So yeah, so medical room. And I've got that set up in here, so medical bay, right? And for some reason, my computer is being extremely slow and laggy, and I'm not exactly sure why. But then again, I have been seriously overworking my computer lately, so maybe it's just getting to it. I don't know. But yeah, so this will be the rest of the hospital wing over here. So it'll be this entire quarter section here. And then that'll have like the operating rooms and, you know, all that other stuff. I do have functional elevators. So these are all set up and they do work. And then this just goes down to here. And goes down into here, which, as you can see, is not finished yet. But I'm just kind of moving through this a little slowly, just trying to figure out like where I want everything. But basically, over here in this section, we have these little areas for smaller ships to kind of dock in here. So each of these are going to be like little docking ports. So I've got 4 of them on each side, and then I've got larger ones below. And then each of these are notated with the northwest, dock 1, dock 2, dock 3, dock 4. And if we go over here, you can see this is the southwest one. So north is that way. Yeah. And then down here, I want to have like a larger docking bay type thing. I'm not sure how to set that up yet, so I'm just kind of working on it at the moment. But we've got all the bays set up at least, and I mean, I'm still working on the hotel, but you know, it's coming along. But it's a lot, and we're still, I think, what are we, like about halfway from where we need to be with this whole thing? So what I think I might try to do is to start building more sections going up. And, I don't know, we'll see if this whole thing fits. I have no idea if it's going to or not, but we're going to try it, so that'll be fun. Balin, how's it going? Says, hey, Z. How's it going? I did check out, what was it, the Viking game with the new building thing. I played it for like half an hour and I'm like, I wasn't really feeling it. But then again, like I've been, like just for an instance of like what I've been doing lately, yesterday, I spent 14 hours starting at 8 a.m. and finally finishing up at 10 p.m. running analysis on this stupid crap that I decided to do and torture myself with. So yeah, that was like literally my entire day. I mean, I took breaks for food and stuff like that, but that was like my day. And today I'm just like, this is like the first day of my weekend. And I'm just tired. But I figured, you know, give this like an hour or something like that. And then I got to get food. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to turn off all of the bobs. And honestly, right. We'll just turn off these sections here. So starting with 29 and then going up. And then I have to tell this thing what to do. So projector. Let's see. I want to give you... I have to turn you on first. Sounds like it's already got something in there. I forgot what I called these things. Sections. Trickle wedge, Tiburon, Tortle, Train, Hydrocars. I've made a lot of stuff in my time. Not all of these are mine. Like this one was downloaded, right? But most of the time I make my own stuff. But, you know, sometimes I find like a good one, so I'll download it. Okay, so what... Oh, right, there we go. Space elevator section. There we go. So let's throw this in there. Multiple grids. That is not showing anything. Oh, you know what it might be? Hold on. Valheim, there you go. No, it's not anything. Okay, so why you no work, sir? Projector. Blueprints. It's got something in here. Is it that one? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, good. All right. So that's already set up where it needs to go. Is that going to have any issues with anything down in here? I don't... Ooh, it might, actually. If we don't have clearance in between these two things, that could be a problem. I didn't think about that. I thought this was supposed to be farther out anyways, right? Maybe I miscalculated. Yeah, because I thought it was like supposed to be like out in this block space, not in this block space. Well, I don't want to have any issues with this, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint all of this stuff. As best as I can anyways. Oh, that's not even going to let me do that? Okay, this one I'll have to take out myself. Oh, and these things aren't going to come out anyways. Because I have all of the bobs turned off. So that's fun. Okay. So those are getting picked up down here, but that's fine. And then I suppose I could just drop everything off, right? Except for those. I'll keep those. Okay. So, let's just continue cleaning this up. That's kind of... I mean, this is my fault right here. I did not properly account for where that was supposed to be. I mean, it's accurate, right? It's in the right spot. It's just it's one block closer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, and then this thing has got to come off too. That's just unfortunate. But it should be fine. Of course, now I have to like take out all of this stuff too. Oh, hey, Balin. I did see a video for Valheim where someone built one of the blacksmith shops from Skyrim in it. Dude actually did a really good job. So if you're looking for that, just like go on YouTube and type in Valheim and then Skyrim, and you should see it. But yeah, dude was like really talented. Like it looked exactly, I mean not exactly, but like extremely close to what it was in Skyrim, which is great. But he was like using parts that you don't get until you get like into the Mistlands, and I'm like, okay, if I started a new game with all of that, do you know how long it would take me just to get to the point where I could build something like that? But then again, he was playing in a creative mode, so it's not like he needed to go and, you know, do anything anyways. All right. Let's go ahead and throw all of that in there. We'll throw some of those in there. That should be fine. All right, and then we'll clean up this one. Okay, grab that out of there. All right. Balin says, the blacksmith in Whiterun, I can't remember its name. Yes, that one. All right, and then I need some power. So let's hop up here, figure out which one of these areas has the elevator. It's not this side. Okay. That means that it's one of these sides. It's not this side either. What? I thought I had a couple elevators. Okay, am I going crazy here? Because I'm pretty sure I had an elevator at some point in time. In here. Somewhere. Oh, right. I gotta go in from this side. Okay. Don't even remember my own build. Terrible. Energy critical. But there's an elevator right there, so what the... Alright, I just called the elevator, so that should be coming back up. Let's go ahead and repair ourselves, recharge. It's not doing anything. I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Okay. So if I go out here, and I take the elevator, unless it blended in so well that I didn't even notice it was an elevator? No, because this has a door. Oh, you know what? This up here is where I went, but the elevator is actually down here. Okay. All right. Okay, so this side was cleaned, that side is clean. Okay. This side is clean. This side is clean. All right, so I can turn the bobs back on and we can get to building this next section. All right, so Bob, this one, this, oh, they're all together, fancy. got the music playing down there in the jukebox. I like this song particularly. Alright, so now that that is doing its thing, we'll just let that do what it needs to do. But it does look like I've made everything fit properly, so that's good. I mean, except for the, you know, the lights there, but that's fine. And I don't have to worry about power ever, basically, because I have just a ridiculous amount of solar panels on here now. I can still put more. Like, what is meant to happen is that I'll have solar panels on all 4 quadrants here, all the way up and down. So it's a massive amount of power generation. All right, and then once that is set, I wonder if this will actually go a little bit faster. Well, I don't think I have any more additional builder and repair units in here. And also, if you see the little fan running, it's actually pressurized in there too, which is nice. So I managed to build this whole thing without actually having any leaks, which is great. All right. So yeah, this is like really laggy right now. There we go. Here's the west elevator. I don't know why this is so laggy. All right. So I'm calling the elevator here. And give it a second. It's got to turn back off and then turn back on again. Unless it doesn't recognize that I'm in here. There we go. Yeah, I just didn't recognize that I was in there. Okay. Yeah, so as you can tell from the bottom, O2 high, it's warm in here. But this is like really laggy. Oh. I think I still have my VPN set to multi-hop. That might be why too. That tends to slow things down a lot. I don't really have anything else running though. It's weird. I don't know. Anyways. Did I put in more build and repair units back here? I don't think I did. Or it could just be that I've got too much stuff in this world and it's slowing things down. That could also be too. That would be unfortunate. It's building relatively fast. So I feel like we need more build and repair units. Oh wow, that is... Okay. This is like really slow. Okay, so these are the bobs that come with the build that are standard for all of these sections. Is these what I labeled? They are. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, like, how have you guys been doing? I'm just kind of like, I don't want to build too much right now because everything is kind of slow. So, I don't know. But yeah, how have you guys been? How are things? And then we can actually jump down here. And like this is all enclosed too. So this is all just glass right here. Yeah, so we can actually go like down in here and like look at ships that are in here and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Not really practical, but you know, it's interesting. And then I don't remember if I started working on these ones. I did not. I know in one of these sections I started working on the apartments. Or the hotel rooms or whatever you want to call them. Is it this one? No, not this one. Alright. That's the med bay, so it's not going to be over there. Is it this one? I mean, I've got some sort of rooms. Yeah, so like this here. Pretty simple, you know, kitchen, bed, desk, couch, TV, shower and bathroom, you know. And is that the only one that I fixed? Thought I had more than just this. Oh wait, no, I've got the interior ones too. Right. They're still not all the way done because, you know, there's still like this open space here, but I haven't figured out exactly how I want to do the roofs yet. Or the ceiling areas. So, I don't know. I might make this like a big bunk room type thing where like multiple people, like these would be like the cheaper, you know, places where, what is the word for that? Hostel, I think? Hostel? It's not like a hotel, which is, you know, individual rooms, but a hostel is like a bunch of people like in a barracks or something like that. Alright. Okay. Looks like we're building upwards. Interesting. These build like as a circle, right? So if you can imagine that the circle is going through this way, alright? So it'll build up and then it'll build out and then up a little bit more and then out and then down and then up and then down. It's kind of all over the place, but it's the way it works. I still have this donut section down here, which I haven't populated yet either. And of course, you know, all the donut sections below that, which also have not been populated. So I've got 3 donut sections here. That's kind of like the midway station type thing. So it's just a really, really big donut. And we still have another less than a kilometer to go. So that's good. I think it was 2.5 when I started. Balin says hostel is like a squad bay. Yeah, it's like a barracks. I mean, I suppose squad bay barracks can be used interchangeably, but barracks can have individual / shared rooms. But barracks can also have squad bays too, so I don't know. Use whatever terminology you would like. I'm just glad this whole thing actually fits. It's nice. And then let's take a look at this in the light and kind of get an idea of what this is going to look like once it's done. I mean, I think it's all right. And of course, like the section down here will be, my idea here is that I'm going to have like a sort of like a quarter circle type thing in here as a floor or ceiling. And then this whole thing down here would be like a large docking bay type thing. I don't know if I want to make it like an open docking bay yet or an enclosed one. I think an enclosed one would be difficult, especially since it's on a curve. So maybe I just make it open. But yeah, so this will be like for the medium-sized ships here. And then as far as like the large-sized ships, I mean, I think I'm gonna wait until I get up there, because they're probably not gonna want to come down in gravity because, you know, makes it harder on the engines and stuff. Man, it's coming along slowly. I kind of wonder if I should add more bobs. I don't know. It would probably get finished faster if I did that, which is a good reason to do that. I don't know where I would put them though, because like there aren't any like open connections in here for me to like attach to. I mean, I could put some more connections like down in here or something, which might not be a terrible idea. I mean, I do have like this whole middle section here, and I do want to do something with it. But I don't know how to make that work exactly. Because this loop right here, well, that was a weird lighting glitch right there. This loop is important to make sure that all of these sides are connected, because they're not actually connected over here in the middle. So it actually goes here, and I think this is a T. Yeah, so it actually T's right here and it goes around. And that's how we get, you know, all the connections for all of this going through and then up. And then we have individual cable, or not cables, conveyors going up through here, which is how, you know, everything is still connecting. Let's see, I don't remember exactly how I had it. Yeah, so we've got like the central conveyor going up this way. And then I think I've got other stuff that comes down over here on the edge, like behind that wall. And then that's how, you know, we get that going up to the top. I suppose I could probably, maybe... Is that the wrong color? That's the right color. There we go. Filling this in a little bit. Ooh, not that one though. Let's see. This is gonna need some curvature going in there just because reasons. And then this is gonna need to be inverted, as well as this one. And then that goes into a 45. Now, by doing this, I'm reducing the possible area for the wall here, which might not be ideal. I don't know how I feel about this yet. But, I mean, we still got to fill in, like, the rest of this, so this, at least, I should be okay with, you know, just throwing in here. I do need some more steel plates, though. Plate. There we go. And it doesn't look like we're low on any materials either, so that's good. I wonder, what if instead of doing this how I have it currently, I could put a connector on a piston and then have that piston come out at a 45 towards me, and then it would just be like one section over here, and then I could have like a little like loading area down here. That could be interesting. Throw some, I don't know, some cargo or something in there. I don't know if I want to match what I've got going on here. I think I... Oh, no, I can't do it over here on these sides because I've got the elevators there. Okay, so then that would have to be over here on this side and this side, which means I can get rid of this here, replace it with a conveyor section thing here. And we'll take this out. Okay, so that can go there. And then this would have to go and connect up. Now, how do I have this over here? Is it just connected straight in? It's just connected straight in. Okay. Do I need to have this here? No. Do I want to have it here? Yes. Because I don't think it's actually necessary for connectivity. It just looks nice. But as long as it is there, I do want it to connect. Grab some of this stuff. All right, and then that goes... That's probably not going to be a T that I've got in there. It's probably going to be a conveyor. And then I don't know if above this is sealed. No, it's not sealed. Okay. So I can take this out and it shouldn't matter too much. Okay. Okay, so that one has to stay. And because that's covered, I don't have to worry about putting in something that looks like that, because you're not going to see it from the top. So, I'll just throw that in there. And then, what do I have going in there? I'll just put another one underneath it, I guess. And then, throw in another one of these. Rotate. There we go. And then this just gets filled in with more block. Okay. So now that is the same on both sides, so that's good. Okay. It's accusing me of being low energy. How rude. All right, west elevator. Okay, so I just called it. And then we'll hop in, wait until it resets. There we go. Okay. Medical bay is going to be over by the hotel. Perfect. It is easy to get lost in here. I mean, I try to make it so that way everything kind of makes sense, but it's not always the case that that happens. And then another thing that I need to add over here is some rails, because I had them on the other side. Okay. Alrighty, perfect. Okay, so where do I want to start? Okay, well, first let's make this match over here. And then we'll try to figure out everything else once we're done with that. You can go there. You can go there. Nope. Nope. Something I might be able to do with all of this area up here is just make it as like a storage vault type thing. In which case I could get rid of all of that. Put in like a thin floor or something like that. I don't know. Figure something out. That can go there. There. There and there. No, not there. Sir. Okay, so if I start over here, assuming that this is going to be the wall right here. I do want to try to follow that outline right there, if I can. But how do I make it look good while also making it functional? That is the question. I'm trying to think of how I want all of this stuff to be connected. Because I have to build some sort of like a ball type thing around this. So it matches, you know, like all the other ones going down. So that'll be interesting. I wish I had like a mesh type thing. Make like a mesh floor type thing. I mean, I've got this, right? But that's not exactly what I'm looking for. That'd be in large blocks. We'll just see what we've got. I mean, kind of like scaffolding, but just flat. Like that, I guess. But more symmetrical. I mean, granted, this one is symmetrical diagonally, but I mean like symmetrical right, left, up, down. So that way it would just kind of pattern itself together better, I guess. What would be another way to do this? I could do these. That could be interesting. Because I think these are half blocks anyways, right? Oh wait, no, this is the, yeah, this one, truss. Pillar X, I mean, okay, so it's in the middle. Would that be okay? I think it depends on how I put it together. Okay, so first things first, before we get too excited with all this, we're going to need like a working floor. And I think I would like my working floor to be a half floor. So we'll get it to go through like this. That's out 6. And then I have to somehow get this to connect through here so I can put a 45 out here. Now, as far as building the 45 and getting that all connected in there, that's not so difficult. That would just be a bunch of, these things placed in the right, spaces. So like if you wanted a 45, you just do it like that, and you just kind of build it straight out towards me. But how do we get that connected? That is the question. I could utilize this and this extra space here, and that would give me a connection point out here, which I could then run straight out that could work. Okay. Is that the right color? That's not the right color. There we go. Okay, so let's take this out. Okay. Now, how do I want to get this to go in there? I want it to be fancy, because we always want fancy. And it has to be sort of... I mean, I wouldn't mind using these, provided I could get the graded part to go up, like that. And then I would need a hinge in here. Now, the hinge is only going to be connected to one of these, but the idea is to make it seem like it's connected to both of them. I don't know how I feel about this. Alright, and then this has to be set at 45. Negative 45. 45. I don't know which way this is going to go, so I'm just going to set them both there. And then just have that go like that until it gets there. There we go. And then we are going to lock this. Inertial tensor on, hinge lock on. Sir, what are you doing? Thank you. Stay there. Lock. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Okay, and then we go into here. Yeah, and that should let me put that in there. Excellent. Okay, now that's how I can get my 45 on here. And then, let's see. I'm gonna have to run some piping out. How far out do we want this to be? Probably about right there. So let's go ahead and throw a connector on the end of this. We'll set it this way. All right. Sir, that is not the way. Oh, it's on auto rotate, that's why. Stop auto rotating, please. Right. And then we'll get this piece in there. Okay. So there's that, but we still have to be able to walk over this thing, so I suppose we can use the catwalk here, because we do still want to see through it. And see that, you know, hey, oh, there's a pipe here. And then if we rotate this one, and then here we can do some glass or a window, I'm thinking. I'd love to use these, but they're for small grid only, so I can't use that. I could use this, but that would look weird. And plus, with these going in one direction, it won't actually kind of make sense when I connect it to everything, so... let's see. You need a girder. Okay. So this should be connected, right? Girder. Here we go. I have no need of that, or that, probably. Okay. Let's try this again. And then I would like to put in triangle. Window, triangle. Oh, you know what? That's not going to work. Okay. Because we have to get close enough to that thing to actually connect to it. So I think that is not going to work. And I can take this out, take that out, take that out. Okay. And then we'll go back into here, say, hey, you can go here like that. And then I can take this thing. Give me the flat one, please. Oh, that is the flat one. Okay. Doop-doop-doo. That can go there. All right. That should work, right? Let's see. Let's throw some rails in here, some diagonal ones. Throw those there. Of course, I need the construction components that I just put back in here. Component. Oops. Okay. Wow, this is really bad lag right now. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I think something like that could work. And then I could do the same... No, I can't do the same thing on the bottom side. So that would be just kind of left exposed, which I think I'm okay with. And then this... let's see, how do I want to do the rest of this? Because depending on how wide I make this, that could alter the size of the ship that I can put in here. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is we just won't worry about that. And then we'll just put in these. Maybe extend it out this way a little bit, but... All right, and then, of course, these two have to be replaced. And I should probably recharge as well. All right. No, entrances aren't over here, they're over here. All right. Okay. Okay. So that was fun. I think I came through this way. Yeah. All right. How are we doing up there? Looks like we're getting there. Why aren't you building the rest of this? Is it because these are there? It was because those were there. Okay. Alright, so let me fix that real quick. I'm pretty sure this thing should be done building already. Okay. Okay, so that should be able to finish the building. And then once I get the projection out of here and I get that connected, hopefully it won't lag as much. But we'll see. Okay. And we'll get these in here. I feel like these should just be kind of out here. I mean, like, how wide of a ship do we want to be able to park in here, right? 5 blocks? 7 blocks, maybe? Because, I mean, if we think about it, right? So, like, the diagonal section, or diagonal area across here is actually wider than a block itself. So if that's 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block on either side, so that's 7 blocks across here, but it's actually more than that, then I should be able to just, I don't know, build this out, right? At least up until it matches with that up there. Oh, except this part doesn't actually go out that far. Okay. I'll put in some other kind of block there. Okay. So like 1 more block is basically all we get here. All right, and then from here, I'll just kind of round off the edge here. And then I'll do the same thing over here on this side too. And that way it covers up a lot of, like, that block over there will be covered. And then also we're gonna have like a nice wide area for a ship to kind of back in here or go forward into here, however it wants to do it. And then, how do I want to handle this? I feel like I want to do something like this, but I don't think that's going to be good enough. I wonder if we've got a block in here. No, we don't. So I'm looking for a block that starts off as like a 4-sided thing down here, and then it ends in this piece right here. So, I don't know, it would have like an extra... Actually, how would that work? Yeah, it would probably have a corner from here to here, and then also a corner from here to here at the same time. But I don't know. Maybe this is fine. I don't know. I want to say that it's fine, but I don't know if it's actually fine or not. And then this one will be one of these. Or something like that. And then basically I'm just going to put some railing here, but I want to have something to put the railing on the outside. So if we go into here, grab this. All right. So I want it to be kind of like out like that, because then I can use this full block here for like stacking stuff. Just kind of making this look a little bit more interesting. As far as this goes, I mean, I could put in another one of these here, like that. That could be interesting, maybe. And then I'm gonna like barrels and whatnot. I know they're in here somewhere. Probably under like a different group or something. Oh, here. Duh. Yes. So we want to go with these. So we'll put in like, I don't know, a couple stacks of this, and then we'll go for like a smaller one or something. I don't know. Maybe like one here. Just to kind of show like, you know, the space is being used. And maybe put in a couple of cargo container things. Where were those again? Here. Yeah. They're just like little pieces of freight. I don't know, just to make it look more like a used space. If that makes more sense. Or any sense. Okay, so it looks like these are done, so that's good. Now this is probably going to cause the whole thing to lag or crash. Hopefully not crash. There we go. Oh, and that just barely fits. Look at that. I don't even think about that part, dude. Okay, but so that is that section done, and we can keep moving upwards. Although I did forget to build the projector up here, so that's going to be fun. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Let's see. This is connected through here. Oh, before I do that, I have to set up this block so that way it's the correct one. Because this probably renamed a bunch of stuff, and I don't want to have to deal with that quite yet. I don't know if it'll let me get in here or not. Probably not. No. Okay. Control panel. Okay, so I think this should be floor 31. But I still need to verify that the name of this one has not changed. So that should be down here. It did change. Okay. Well, that's no good. So I need to make sure that I use the same naming mechanic, because if I don't, it'll drive me crazy. So just section 30, easy enough. Info. Section 30, good. Convert that to a station. Okay, so that will not move anymore, even if I disconnect it. And then this one gets to be station 31, or section 31. All right, so info, section 31. Okay. And now that that's done, let's get in here, connect it, good to go. That now has power. We're going to convert this one to a station as well. Okay. And then we need to connect these guys, because each section has 5 points of connection to the next section, above or below. So we just got to make sure that we maintain that. All right, so there we go. We are at an hour. I think we got, well, we didn't really get too much done, but we did do a lot of exploration, kind of showing like what I've got in here so far. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see. Robert Reynolds, welcome, says the power requirements would be insane for this spaceport. Yes. Yes, they would. But that's also why we have all of these solar panels down here. And these are supposed to be on all 4 sides. And I've got connections for all of them, right? So it's technically supposed to be like these ones are, all the way up. And I need some energy, so I might as well come down here anyways. Wow, it is really, really laggy. Okay. So this is the base of the elevator right here. Balin says Skyforge. That's the name, just came to me. Actually, the Skyforge is the one that's run by the other family, and the Skyforge is closer to the keep. So that is a name that's in Whiterun, but it's not the name of the blacksmith shop that was built. I wish I had like my glasses on right now so I could like push up like, you know, from the little bridge piece over the nose and be like, actually. I don't know. Anyways, so we're making progress. We have a ton of energy going into this thing. And then once I get all of these things in here, it'll be better than nuclear reactors. So with just the amount of power that we're generating here. And then in case you did not see the last ones, these are my silos. So within each of these silos are 3 large containers. Well, sorry, 4 large containers. And they all just hold materials. So it's a lot. But we're going to head all the way back up again. But yeah, each of these little knobby things is supposed to have a solar panel attached to it. Robert says, are you planning to put in defenses? Once we get up to the edge of gravity and we actually have our, you know, station up there, yes. I'm sure I'll figure something out. But for now, I mean, I'm not really expecting any enemies down here. And they do fly... Actually, you know what? I haven't seen them in a while. They should be turned on. I thought they were turned on. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, eventually we'll get there. But what I'm going to do for now is head inside. Balin says, I thought you meant the Skyforge of Whiterun. As I know, it's really the only unique one. It's the blacksmith shop that is right as you enter Whiterun, and it's on the right side. It's like literally right there. That's the one that he rebuilt. The one with the woman blacksmith. Alright, now let's go over here. We'll end it with some nice music. Yeah. Alright. So, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, make sure to leave the like and subscribe and comment and all that other fun stuff. I'm still not very good at asking for all that YouTube stuff. I usually don't. But, I don't know. Anyways, that's all.